Once upon a time, in a prosperous town, there lived a wealthy merchant named Dantila. He was wise, hard-working, and respected by all. His riches grew day by day, and even the king admired him. Dantila was not only rich but also generous. He helped many people, and in return, he was loved by everyone. One day, he organized a grand feast and invited the king, his ministers, and all the important people of the town. Among the guests, a simple doorkeeper named Gorambha also entered and sat with the nobles. Seeing this, Dantila became furious. How dare a mere servant sit among kings and ministers? He thought. In his anger, he insulted Gorambha and threw him out of the feast. Gorambha felt deeply humiliated. He thought, Dantila may be powerful, but I, too, have my own ways. And so, he devised a clever plan to take revenge. The next day, when the king was relaxing, Gorambha approached him and whispered, "Your Majesty, have you noticed something strange about Dantila? He enters the palace and laughs to himself, as if he is mocking you." The king was surprised. "Mocking me? How dare he?" From that moment, the king became suspicious of Dantila. Soon, he stopped inviting him to the palace and ignored him in the court. One day, when the merchant was entering the gateway to the palace, he was stopped by the guards. Dantila was shocked by this sudden change in the king's attitude. The servant was nearby and, mocking him, shouted at the guards, "Ho guards! That merchant is favored by the king. He is a powerful person. He can have people arrested or released or even thrown out, just like he had me thrown out of his feast. Beware, for you may suffer the same fate." Dantila's wealth and power quickly declined. He realized his mistake. He had insulted a simple doorkeeper without thinking of the consequences. Determined to fix his mistake, Dantila approached Gorambha and apologized sincerely. He treated him with respect and offered him gifts. Gorambha, feeling satisfied, decided to help him. Gorambha then went to the king and said, "Your Majesty, I was mistaken. Dantila was not mocking you. It was just my imagination." Hearing this, the king forgave Dantila and welcomed him back. From that day on, Dantila learned a valuable lesson. One should treat everyone with respect, no matter how big or small.